Welcome back to more Caesar 3. This time, we are founding a colony right over here at Syracusae, somewhat dangerous province.
Syracusae is an important site for a new colony. A glance at the map will show you why. If we are to expand the empire much beyond the shores of Italia, we must control these waters. Others have reached the same conclusion. We have been unable to reliably establish a permanent city of any size at Syracusae. The challenge before you, and a serious challenge it is to found a new city and defend it against the enemies of Rome. Expect trouble from the Greeks. To make matters more interesting, shall we say, Syracusae has precious little farmland. Although the climate is ideal for olives, you will probably have to commit much of your farming to wheat, just to feed your people. Perhaps you can alleviate food shortages with imports? I don't know. I have not studied all the small details of this assignment. That is why I hire governors. I do hope that you can grow at least some olives. The Empire has a voracious appetite for oil. Knowing the difficulties in this assignment, I have set only modest goals for you to achieve. I trust you to overcome the obstacles and succeed at least as well as you did last time.
Alright, so that is what we are doing today. First off, let's lower the game speed to 10. Let's lower our salary for now. So what do we have on this map that we can grow? We can grow wheat, vegetables, olives, iron, clay, weapons, and pottery. So we can't produce timber, so just clear cut the forest. I'm very much team anti-trees person when it comes to Caesar 3. And where might we put a dock? We may put a dock here, and as you can see, the Flotsam's just right over there. So let's look at our trade routes. We've got Capua, who buys weapons, and Tarentum, who buys oil and, well, vegetables. But vegetables are kind of a worthless export. By kind of, I mean it just is. So let's build iron mines. Oop. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, let me unpause. Okay. And then we're gonna go a little bit above we're gonna go above the, I'm trying to think the word. I'm trying to think of how I want to word this. I'm going to go a little bit above how much I need to produce in order to sell the maximum amount of weapons possible to Capua for weapons. Alright, so now it's time to open the trade route to Capua. Sell weapons. Gonna put a barracks right there. And then, yeah, we'll put down one legionary fort. Speed up, wait for people to move in. I'm not going to worry too much about mergers and non-mergers for right this second, but I will see if I can get one here. In general, in military maps, you want to you want to be able to get a military of some variety as quickly as you can. Since we can't get a merger out of that, we could just delete this for right now. Let's delete the Mercury Temple, move it somewhere else. Notice we only have access to small temples, so we're going to need a ton of small temples to satisfy the gods 100%, which you should do on every assignment anyway. Oh, and let's turn off our taxes. I believe I mentioned this, but in case I didn't, even if people aren't actively being taxed, at least in vanilla, the city tax rate does still affect city sentiment, so... And let's build up on top of this hill. For the record, this hill is completely worthless for building an actual block or city on, but it's fine for tent labor. And for a temple dump area. That's all it's good for. And let's get a doctor here before I forget. And before my whole city gets fumigated. Alright, I need to start selling some weapons here. Ceres blesses the fertility of my crops. My 0.0 crops that I have in my city. That has a tendency to happen. Ah, the Mars Blessing. The Mars Blessing instantly kills a small group of invaders. This is actually pretty useful because, like, some maps in the campaign and some custom maps, what the map makers like to do is immediately throw in a local uprising, which we'll see in a future mission. Less than 3 in-game years after starting the map, and the Mars Blessing can save your ass. Let's say that much. Anyway, now for an actual block of some variety. Can we import? Okay, we have to import timber if we want to go up to Grand Insula. Grand Insula, by the way, is the highest level housing that you can get on this map because you can't produce, or you can't get wine of it through any method. You cannot get wine. So you can't have rich people in your city, which is fine. And look at that money flow. Mmm. We're gonna build some wheat farms. How many should I build? I don't know how many I should build. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, that'll be good. Okay, let's just build a house here. Build a prefecture back here and here. Then an engineer's post back here. Build a granary here, I think. And then we need to stop because we're not going to make that much more money this year. I'm trying to think how much I even can make. Let's see, 40, 40, and then... $280 plus 780. Yeah, that's a lot of overhead. I'm calculating how much I would make through oil exports if I were to open right now. And the answer is not a lot. But still, I should... Well, yeah, I don't even have the employment for that, so let's just not. Yeah, let's just not do that right now. Let us instead increase our population. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. In vanilla, I generally don't feed any people in my city for the first couple years. Simply because you usually don't have the money to do that. And I'm not taking the bailout loan if I can help it. We're gonna move this prefect over here. We're gonna put a doctor over here. How many weapons have I sold? Ooh, okay, I need to hold off. Let's speed up the game. I can't spend any more money, or else I'll risk going into debt. Okay. New year, new avenues for money. So, let's build 2 olive farms. And then 4 oil workshops. So actually, let's hold. Let's hold until we get some more money. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I build one here? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. Remember, the road to Rome is, or the road to the Empire is down here. You cannot block that off. So just make sure you don't do that. And then we'll get a warehouse, set that bad boy to getting oil. And then I know I walled this in. Just open that up like so. There we go. I'm not gonna hunt for mergers because the reason why I'm not hunting for mergers is because, again, temple dump. You can play with God effects turned off, but I personally feel that is cheating. So I feel God curses should be a part of the game. And in Pharaoh, you can't turn that off. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then we'll delete these corner tents, because corner tents don't get covered by prefects as much. And they just love bursting into flames. They burst into flames like it's a freaking Olympic event. Have we... Yeah, we've already maxed our exports to Capua this year. And enemies are on their way. I didn't even notice that while looking at my messages. So. Well, I gotta speed up the game again. Did I set this to getting... Yeah, I did. That noise means enemies are at the door, and that means they're going to be at our city gates in 1 year time after you hear the sound effect. How much did that trade route cost to open? 500, okay. Now, stormy seas. What storms? The messenger who just arrived has tales of terrible storms far from here. Sea merchants have been caught and their ships destroyed. It could be months before they are able to trade with us again. Basically, that is nothing more than a trade disruption, which means you can't export anything from the sea for a while. So, yep, that's what that means. So we're gonna have to wait until we can start trading again. And then I'll open up the trade route to the other place. 5 oil. You know what? I'm not giving you anything, Caesar. I'm just not. And, oh, look at that. Price rise of 40 denarii. So, we're going to make 40 denarii more per oil. So that's a plus. A huge plus, actually. It'll be 40 times 15 more per year, which means I get an extra 600 money. I like money. I'm like Blizzard. Or I should say BlizzDivision. I like money. So now let's build something more interesting than a 9x9 or tents. I think most people that know about Caesar know what I'm about to do. Temple to... Let's do a temple to Mars. And a... Wait. Yeah, bathhouse. I was trying to think of what I needed to build there. Now, what the heck kind of block design is this? How are the walkers going to reach everywhere they need to? Well, I will explain that here in just a moment. But what I'm doing is smart. Although me spending all this money is not very intelligent. So I will just put some houses down. I'll fish for mergers later. Build a prefect. Let's do this just so I can see the roads. Prefect. Engineer's post. Build an amphitheater. And a theater. And just there. Now, hopefully, I haven't maxed my trade exports yet. Okay, good. I still have some oil to sell. And I think in 1 or 2 months, we'll be getting our first Greek invasion. Oh, yeah, delete this before those tents catch on fire. First invasion comes from down here. I only know this because I've played the campaign enough times. There it is. Enemies of Rome are at the outskirts of your city. Expect them to drop in. Okay. Here come the Greeks. A tried and true strategy against pretty much every enemy army is to move your javelineers back from the enemy once they approach and let them continuously throw javelins at their enemies. That is unfortunately a waste. Spirit Guardian conjured by Mars, protect you, awakens and lays low some of those who dare to attack his chosen city. Little unfortunate, but oh well. Now there's a glitch within the vanilla Caesar 3, and it has been... Go away. It has been, it's been retained in Julius, where if you get a blessing from a god, you will not get another blessing from said god until you anger him or her. I promise I will start feeding these people at some point. Right now I must get a solid foundation, and I can't do that with no money, especially if I refuse to go into debt. Going into debt is a lot faster, but again, I'm trying to not do that in this playthrough at all. Bath. Okay, cool. They have access to the bathhouse.
I can't wait to do some trading here. I love it. Dockers are collecting some goods we're buying from a warehouse.
Oh, I can import furniture straight up. Well, I'm not going to, because that's expensive, and Grand Insula are they're pretty peculiar about their desires, their needs. Now, this down here is an invasion point, so I'll have to keep this open. Delete that since it won't merge. We will build 2 forums to ensure these people get taxed once I start taxing the populace. Delete this. Delete that. Yeah, I will need to expand my military here, so let's build a legionary fort right here. Delete that, that. That, and that. That was actually a misclick. See if we can get a merger up there. Let's see, can I get a merger here or here? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I maxed my... Yeah, not quite, but I pretty much maxed my exports. Vegetables only sell for 30 a pop, so 30 times 15, that's 450 extra denarii a year. Honestly, I don't think it's even worth the amount of money that I have to pay my workers. So why the hell did I build my city like this? Well, let's see. Do you see this? Where's the priest? Okay, you see this priest here? He'll walk this whole distance. So will the librarian whenever he decides to show up. And the bathhouse walker. Did I seriously time this badly? Anyway, see how the market ladies here are walking this whole distance? In general, for 2x2 and 3x3 buildings, the walkers will spawn on the south side of buildings, right here, and they will always return to the north side of buildings. So what this means is, you can build an enormous city just supported by a couple walkers. This is not intended. This is using intended game mechanics to... essentially using intended game mechanics to do some unintended exploits. City's population has reached 2,000 citizens for the first time in history. I like how this actually is what my city looks like. Now it's time to water and feed the populace. You know, I might not be able to actually water everybody in a meaningful way. Let's see. This is a desirability problem. I'm not wasting a 2x2 space for this house, so... goodbye, house. Luckily, the homeless will just move into housing vacancies if there are any, so... look at that. Just all evolving. Now to provide clay to some people. Actually, what am I doing? Hold on. Hold on. Enemies are at the door. Yeah, I should have done this right from the start. Warehouse. You know what? That's fine. Yeah. What I will now do is build a series of towers. Wait, actually, I'm going to stop there for a minute. Build a gatehouse. Now, what I'm doing is not recommended. The reason I did this is because I want to supply men to these bullet towers, and the towers have to have a valid road connection with the barracks. Now, in the Augustus mod, you can toggle that to just you can toggle the barracks to just send men to any tower anywhere. But I'm playing vanilla. Well, Julius, but essentially vanilla.
Dockers are collecting some goods we're buying from a warehouse.
Okay, you see what's going on here? These people are going all the way down here to get oil. That's yet another reason you don't interconnect your city, because these ships are going to be backed up for a long time. And yeah, this is what happens when you don't remember to put your prefects. Alright, increased trade. That means that Capua will buy more weapons whenever the harbor gets unclogged. Well, I say harbor, dock, you know what I mean.
Dockers are collecting some goods we're buying from a warehouse. Another successful voyage. The profit from this place makes...
And our city's population has reached 3,000 citizens for the first time in history. And, come on, get out of there. You don't really want sentries manning double thick walls because they like to aggro the enemy. Delete this, because it's undesirable. Okay, see this? Large casa. This house cannot evolve. There's some entertainment, but not enough. Ooh, that'll block in everything. Where can I build the gladiator school? You know what? This farm is going to have to go bye-bye. So, we'll observe this in just a moment. Once they get access to labor. Actually, we'll do amphitheater instead. So I built this gladiator school here.
I'm so hungry I could eat a lion.
And it's sending gladiators up through this whole system and providing Colosseum, well, amphitheater / Colosseum access to every single house that it passes. Oh, what happened here? That's not good. Yeah, yet another reason why you don't interconnect your city. And, ooh, I need to satisfy the gods more. That one there just lowers city sentiment by quite a lot, actually. Well, let me just delete the barracks and relocate it over here. There we go. Oop, enemies of Rome are at the outskirts. Good thing I had some defense prepared. And as you can see, tower ballista are extremely powerful, by which I mean they just one-shot everything except for one enemy in particular. Something you can do on every map is, including custom maps, is learn where the enemy spawn locations are and just build 1,000,000 towers and spawn camp the enemies. That's pretty lame to do that, but it is super effective. And on some maps, it's just completely necessary to do so. 2, 3. Let's get rid of these 3. Well, not get rid of them, but relocate them. There we go. Now we should be good. And let's build a small tent thing over here. Now I'm going to pay myself more than what I'm allotted by the Senate. We'll see what that does for imperial favor. Oh, City Health can't be doing too... Yeah, City Health can't be doing too well. Let's put a hospital, or a doctor there. Oil? Nah, I'm not giving you your oil. How about that? I'm not giving you your oil. And we're just going to build some theaters to artificially boost culture. Now check out my favor down here. It normally drops by 2 every year, or 1 favor if you pay yourself below your current standing. But what happens if you do the opposite, and you pay yourself above your current standing? Oh, it just dropped down to 22. That's not good. At the end of every year, your favor will drop depending on how much you're paying yourself. As you can see, my favor dropped a ton there because I paid myself so much above the kingdom. Well, above what the Senate wants to pay me, so yeah. And we're gonna arm the entrance. We're gonna arm the entrance to the city, i.e. the road to Rome, with a bunch of towers. You will see why in a minute, if you don't already know why. Let's stop there for a minute.
I can't wait to do some trading here. I love a good deal.
We'll just do 6 towers double thick. How's that sound? 6 towers double thick, and we're just gonna put some housing down. Remember, we need access to the... It needs access to the pool of labor. You still defy me? Forget my request. I shall look elsewhere. If you're lucky, I might call upon you again. Actually, you know what? Screw this for a second. Let's just replace some of these. Let's replace some of those. How about that? Bum 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 bum. Let's see, how many theaters do I have? Perfect! Perfect coverage. And we'll see this culture go up to 50 or above. Yep, 55. Damn if I don't know my Caesar 3. So prosperity is rising. I guess I shoved too many people in here, huh? Well, if I can't feed you, I'm going to send you somewhere else so you can live a happier life. Goodbye. I could swear this is enough. Although these farms are not working at full efficiency either. That is a problem. Actually, let's swap these. I'm going to put that there and put the gladiator school back here. For the record, by the way, I normally would have finished this mission by now. In any standard playthrough, it would have been finished. I hit... Yeah, there we go. And then we'll move the... Right. Then we'll move the barracks back here.
Greetings. Could you spare it? God, there's not enough food in this city. It's encouraging crime. There's not enough food in this city. There's not enough food in this city. Greetings. There's not enough food in this city. It's encouraging. Could you spare it? Pushing. I'm up to pushing. No sign of crime.
Insurrectus prohibitus?
There's not enough food in this city.
Okay.
It's greetings. There's not enough.
I'm trying to find the trying to find the prefect named Barneus Fifius.
Greeting. No sign of crime around here. No sign of crime.
I just want to show off that that name does exist.
No sign of crime around here. There's not enough food in this city. It's if I do get some no sign of crime around here. There's not enough.
Okay, it's not going to. Yeah. Yeah, this is not... Yeah, I'm not sure how efficient or lack thereof that these couple farms in the back are. Ah, pretty inefficient, actually. So that's why I'm not able to feed everyone here. You really don't want your farms hitting 100% completion. Because if they hit 100% completion and they're just stuck at 100%, what that means is the cart pushers are just going to sit... Well, the cart pushers are out, and the resources you could be making are just sitting there. So yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah, you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm gonna pay myself Caesar's salary. How do you like them apples, Caesar? You like that I'm paying myself what you get paid? 8, 9, 10. Now, for the record, what I'm doing is complete overkill for what I wish to do, but it works. It's just overkill. What you gonna do, Caesar?
You will mock Caesar no more.
Uh-oh. Your lack of respect for the Emperor has enraged him so much that he has ordered your arrest. You have 1 year to raise your favor to 35. Actually, I just need to raise it to 20 and we'll call it a day. The Emperor is furious with me. So, once your favor gets to, I think it's 10 or, it's either below 10 or 10 or below. I think it's 10 or below. Anyway, once your favor drops to that low, Caesar will arrest you. Or he'll send his Imperial legions to arrest you. And this is supposed to be a clear defeat. But, no, you don't necessarily lose if Caesar tries to arrest you. Wait, hold on. Let me look at this guy's name. Okay, never mind. I thought it was Caesar Augustus or something backwards. There he is, Barneus Fifius. Just as I was about to give up on finding this name. The prefect. That's clearly Barney Fife. For the record, you should not piss off Caesar so much that he sends the Imperial legions after you, but I'm doing it for fun. I'm gonna just delete that. How high is my prosperity gonna go? My favor is dropped to 5. You know what? Yeah, let Legion attacks. A Roman legion hostile to your control of the city is within sight of the city. This is a grave threat indeed. No, it's not. There's Gomerus Pilus, a soldier, a marine of the Roman Empire. I just had to get Gomerus Pilus some attention. Anyway, they send tons of legionaries after you. By they, I mean Caesar. Let one man from this battalion die just to... Let one man from this battalion die. If the whole battalion is killed, oh well, no big deal. My barracks can just replace them. Now, needless to say, this would not have gone anywhere near as well as it just did had I not had all these towers lined up. The Emperor is so incredibly angry, he's talking about exiling me. And I will lose if his legions were to destroy my city. So you have defeated that bunch of incompetents I sent to arrest you. You have some ability then, and for that I salute you. The next army I send for you will be a different matter entirely. And from this point, unless I get my favor up, he will send wave after wave of legionaries after me, year after year after year. Year after year after year until either I am dead or until he decides to leave me alone. So let's do some, maybe? Can you start throwing? Thank you. You go back to fort. So here's an example of microing. Oh, these damn sheep are in the way. Unfortunately, sheep are counted as enemies, so we're gonna have to kill all the sheep before we can do anything to the military. Come on, throw the damn things. Yet another reason I'm team anti-trees. Just get rid of them. Come on, start throwing, damn it! Demolish these trees. Come on. Come on. For some reason, Javelineers can't throw javelins if they're within a fort. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, it can't happen. Make our stand here by the towers. Alright, I'm gonna pay myself a bit above Rome, but not a huge amount above Rome. I just want to pay myself just enough to see 3 different invasion messages. We're also going to drop a legionary fort here. So, for the barracks, the order of priority for training units is towers, legionaries, and javelineers. I don't know about mounted auxiliaries because they're terrible and they should never, ever be used. Well, let's actually pay ourselves Caesar's salary. And it dropped to 10. Actually, just turn off a salary. Okay, our favor's down to 5. Not good, but not whatever. I'm not worried about it. Build one more legion, one more javelin fort. Okay. That message will just keep repeating over and over again. The legion attacks. By the gods, I have underestimated you indeed. Your ability to prevent the course of imperial justice is making quite a name for you in Rome. Be warned, however, I will not underestimate you a third time. Sure you won't. There's one more message that, Caesar sends after you defeat him in combat. Well, defeat his army in combat. There we go. Just keep it up. Enemies are at the door. Okay. We're gonna move these up here. Yipes. Look at that invasion. That is a huge invasion heading this way. Well, huge by the campaign standards. We might actually get a joint attack by Caesar and the Greeks. Oh, and if that happens, Caesar does not fight the Greeks for you, nor did the Greeks fight Caesar. They're all just It's basically you versus the world if you get Caesar invading with an enemy army.
I'm not paid enough to fight. The city's defenses should never have let the enemy through.
That's enough out of you, prefect. Come on, get over here. I will say that the morale of an enemy army will help negatively affect, or can help negatively affect, the morale of any army coming in. Holy mackerel, that's a lot of legionaries that Caesar not only sent, but also sent to their deaths. Goodbye. They hail you as hero in the streets of my capital. What am I to do about you, my little general? I'll tell you what I will do. The next time you cross me, I will have your head, even if I have to send the whole Roman army to get it. And that message will just repeat over and over again until Caesar stops sending his legions at you. Anyway, we'll send some goods to Caesar, hopefully get our favor 1 point higher. And let's just give to the city. Actually, let's just give everything back to the city and pay ourselves nothing. And there we go, victory. Caesar has promoted me to the rank of Quaestor. Is that how you pronounce that? Anyway, accept promotion.
Governor, that was a delicate performance. Convincing the Greeks to relinquish their designs of Syracusae opens the whole Mediterranean to Rome's plans. And after that impressive performance, you will play a major part in them.
Yeah. Yeah, I fought you off too. You didn't make things any easier for me, Caesar. Anyway, on this note, I will see you guys next time. Farewell.